morning, good day. This is your girl, Dr. Tay, here with another morning message. So for as long as I can remember, I've always had an interest in astrology. Like when I was younger, I would take my mom's books and, read about all the different signs. And then as I got older, people would ask me stuff about different signs. And even when I had my radio show in college, like my co-host would often ask me questions about the different signs. And so, it's something that I felt pretty well versed in. Another area of interest has always been numerology. And I think that partially stems from the fact that my birthday is 12/12. I would always find synchronicities and certain numbers would stand out to me, like, on buildings and in books and things like that. And then most recently, I have expanded my interest in tarot. There's some people who feel like it could be evil. There are some people that don't. I personally wanted to make sure I took the time to do my research about the subject and understand where those connotations come from and what does it all mean. And after doing my own research, I decided to move forward. And so I initially started with just watching tarot readings on YouTube, which I had no idea was a thing until my cousin told me about it. I, thought, well, it'd be cool if I had my own tarot reading, like a more personalized one. And then the opportunity came about for one of my favorite YouTube tarot readers to do one for me for free, which was like really, really awesome. Like, and the circumstances in terms of how all of that happened just really seemed to align really well. In the reading she did for me, she saw that as an opportunity for me to really expand myself, for me to do my own tarot readings. She also even said, you may even have a gift in doing it for other people too. Like that was one of the things that came out of the reading that she did for me. And then fast forward, like almost a year later to the date, I had another tarot reader do a reading for me, and she essentially said the same thing. And then I got a third message from my chiropractor, of all people. He shared with me his knowledge about numerology and how it relates to my life path and my soul number. And if you're familiar with numerology, you understand what those mean. And he also said, spirituality is something that is a huge part of your identity, and seeking it out and sharing it with others is a huge part of what your numerology is telling me. After hearing a third message, I finally decided, okay, this is clearly the direction I need to explore a little bit more. And I initially started by creating a Instagram and YouTube, doing some tarot readings. But because I was still nervous how other people would perceive me for doing it, I didn't show my face. And then I decided to take a break from that because I felt like it wasn't really helping me in the way that it should have. After taking some time to really heal whatever wound I had around being a tarot reader, I finally decided this is it. This is the time. We're in Scorpio season, which is the time of transformation and going deep. And I finally decided that I'm ready to put myself out there as a tarot reader. I'm usually pretty sure about my decisions. Once I make my mind up about something, I usually go for it. But I was sort of letting these other people's opinions hold me back. One of the lessons I learned was that I can't allow other people's perceptions to hold me back. While the opinions of others is important, we can't necessarily let that hold us back from what it is that we truly need to do to elevate our lives. I remember when I was initially making the plans to leave my job in higher education, and when I shared that with people, there were some people who were like, oh no, how could you do that? That's a crazy idea. And then when I shared my plans to move to the West Coast, I got the same reaction. And now, fast forward, the people who had the most critiques are the ones who actually commended me for what I was doing, who said to me, I'm really proud of you for standing up for yourself and, doing what makes you happy, or I'm really proud of you for deciding to relocate and start your life over. And so I think it's important for us to keep in mind that, other people are going to have opinions regardless of what you do, and it's just a matter of what you personally feel like you have to do to live the best life. If you're interested in checking out my tarot numerology and astrology page, it's Chiron Divine Readings on YouTube and on Instagram. And I'm hoping to share a little bit more about the more spiritual side of me on that page. So if that's something that resonates with you, please feel free to check it out. Thank you again, and have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for listening to my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe below. Also, I have some other recommended videos for you to check out over here. All right, thanks a lot and have a great day.